Froggy,
not more!
weird question, but why is it that if you donate a kidney, people love you, but if you donate 5 kidneys, they call the police?
You had the police called on you? Huh. That's interesting. Anyway, so at the last convention I was at, I took a little spill. I have a I don't know if this is weird, but I've started measuring the inside of my PC, and I've started, like, drawing on my iPad the inside of my PC, and I'm trying to plan how many figurines I can fit in there, and I'm trying to figure out where I can put them, but I want to fill my
I'm putting you
PC
in my piggy.
with all my waifus, and I want to put, like, Ari and I somewhere non-critical, like maybe directly on on top of the cooling filter, or maybe like on the graphics card itself, or like on the motherboard. You know how the motherboard has those like copper looking pegs that stick out? Maybe I could like stick us through that and then like attach us to there so that we're like on the wall. That would be pretty lit. That would be pretty cool. It sounds like a fire hazard. Don't do that. That's bad for your PC. But why else would they put the pegs there? That's what I'm saying. Why would they design the computer parts to have those projecting parts if it's not to put the figures on those parts or to stick things to them to make it nice? Please don't. Hey guys, my figures melt. You think it would melt the PC needs space inside to breathe? I thought that was what the fan was for. If a PC needs to breathe, why don't they make a lung sac for it? I think it'd be sick if I just stuck things directly onto the pegs. Don't peg the figures, but they're sitting. They're in the position to be pegged. Who is Froggy pegging? Myself and Ari on my motherboard, on the little pegs that stick out of the motherboard. You know how they have the things that stick out of the bare asses, spine, bare feet is
Froggy's
crazy.
allowed to enter when the feds push the hotter out.
What does Ari know that I'm pegging her? No, but she'd be okay with it. Oh shit, Bluto already started the call.
If you want stuff in your these acrylic standees.
Or I buy an Etsy spell to not melt my PC or the standees, and I put them in there anyway. I'm not saying that Etsy spells or Etsy curses work, but I am saying there was one time.
Froggy is here! Froggy!
Why do I see 2 different pegging messages? Okay, so I can explain myself, but also, more important than that. Wait, Bluto, have you ever bought an Etsy curse? Mine worked. You haven't? Mine worked. I spent $2. I bought... Hold on, wait, Bluto's in the call. Hold on, let me jump in.
Well, I was like, what's everybody doing? And I come in, pegging, and I'm like,
hey,
maybe I should leave.
No, that's my bad.
This is not an okay picture to use. I'm
do that,
calling the internet police.
Here, make sure that that's present.
Someone just threatened to call the police on me for using
It
was a yassified picture of my bad bitch withers. You're mad about that, but not the time that I donated 5 kidneys and nobody asked about it? What the hell?
Sometimes you just donate, you know?
Yeah,
sure.
what? Why? That's a good point, though. Why, when you donate 1 kidney, you're a hero, but if you donate 5 of them, they call the police? Why? Why do they do that?
True. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I burn buildings just for the fashion.
What the hell was I talking about? Pegging! So I've been kind of looking at my PC case. I've never had an open PC case before, but during the PC exodus, when my last PC keeled over and died, it fell over and just exploded. I was like, well, here we go. I got a new PC. The case is clear on one side, so I'm like, oh, I should stick something in there. I should put stuff in there. And then everybody was like, you absolutely shouldn't. It needs to breathe. And I was like, but I see pictures of people putting stuff in there. Plus, the motherboard has those little pegs that stick out. You could hang stuff off of those. Or you could, like, shove a figurine on there and, like, impale it. Like, peg the figurine against the motherboard and just have it mounted on your motherboard.
It's true.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. So I was a little bit late to start. And by a little bit late, I mean an hour late, because I had to fill out a bunch of forms for the housing thing going on. Oh, I'm getting raided! Oh, man. I have a lot of ways to turn off different parts of my body, but I can't turn off my brushes and my hair and, like, give them to you. That makes me sad. Can we pretend? I could flip myself around and shove my head into the chat box. Ari! Oh my god, how are you? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, after I got sick, I feel great.
Oh, okay.
I threw up, and now I'm good.
I threw up. I'm not at the after party.
I threw up, and now I feel wicked.
Hey, that's great. I need it so much.
Can you explain?
Yeah.
What? The froglodyte that is named Potent Diarrhea Blast. I would like an explanation about that froglodyte in particular.
What's follow-up sentence to that? What do you mean your Etsy curse worked?
Oh yeah, my Etsy curse! Okay, so, oh man, wait, what? Wait, hold on, someone's being very sweet. I wanted to say how much you were, I started oil painting last year and your art streams have been helping me feel more comfortable as being a beginner. Oh my god. Hey, you...
What the fuck was that about? That was a fucking jump scare.
Have you
That's
seen?
my nicest defense.
Have you seen the video of Princess Peach?
Fucking...
Have you seen?
Yes, but that was a jump scare.
Aww.
You actually genuinely just scared me.
Oh, my bad. My fault.
Keep
My fault.
painting.
Oh my God.
Hey, if you're a beginner artist and you feel bad about what you're making, that is normal. That's so normal. We all start out that way. And I have great news for you. After your skill improves and your like mechanics improve and you start to like frag out on the paper and you start to make really good drawings, you're still gonna feel like it's shit. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. You're always gonna feel like it's shit, but the truth is it's not, and it never was, and it never is. It's all in your head. Keep doing it. Keep painting. Keep fucking painting. That's fucking awesome.
So yeah, about the curse.
Oh, right. Okay, so before I get to Diarrhea Blaster, which honestly, all I had to say about that was what's in a name, really? But
Right.
the Etsy curse. Oh my god. How did this come up? I don't even know how this came up, but
That's a really good question.
well, conversation made me think about, oh, right, I was saying I could protect my PC with an Etsy spell. Because I bought an Etsy curse, I have a confession. So, hold on. I need, like... I need to put on some church music, because this is a heavy confession for me.
I
Fact
feel
one
like
in
maybe
18
you
people
shouldn't
have
confess.
a third nipple.
If this is going where I think it's going, I feel like maybe you shouldn't confess.
But it worked, is the thing.
Your Honor, I have a confession.
What?
Zen got that Dom Riz that got me wishing she trussed me up like a Thanksgiving turkey with the collar on, with the ball gag, with the cheek slapped, with the mascara running, with the butthole winking, with the pussy gaping, with the cum dripping, with the egg fertilized. Thank you, UV, for sending in that confession. Thank you, UV.
Thanks, UV. You have been forgiven.
Thank you, UV. Thank you, UV.
You've been forgiven.
I'm gonna step away for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because I need to process what the fuck I just heard.
Thank you, UV.
This was like a time ago, so I think it's okay to mention it. I had some money stolen from me.
Right. Right.
And I was like, okay,
Froggy is
that's
here.
fine.
I want to
That's
grow a
cool.
hand just to give that person the old double slap bellow.
I want to grow a hand just to give that person a double slap. UV? UV would probably like it.
UV would probably like it.
UV would probably like it if you... Wait! I have one arm said that! That's why you want to grow another hand!
You know what? Based. I hate to say it. Based. Based.
You're forgiven. You're forgiven. You're forgiven for thinking that you want to slap UV. You're forgiven. I am now seeking forgiveness because long ago, I had money stolen from me when I was a smaller tuber, more naive, more easily taken advantage of. And I was like, okay, that sucks, but I'll get over it, whatever. And then I learned this mother stole some money from my friend also. And then I was like, oh, that makes me mad. Oh, that makes me mad. You fool me once. Shame on you. You fuck with my friend. I bought an Etsy curse. And I'm not even joking. I bought a $2 Karma Etsy curse. Hold on, I can pull them up. They were like $2 a curse. And I bought, I think it was bad luck, karma, and like step on Lego or something like that. It was crazy. It was something like that. I bought like, I think it was karma, bad luck, step on Lego or something like that. And I bought them. And then later that week, I learned that that person had been banished from the convention I was going to for causing trouble in the VTubing community. And I looked at the Etsy curses and I went, dear God, it's real. Etsy curses are real. And that's all I want to say. So if I buy an Etsy blessing, an Etsy spell that is a blessing to make plastic figurines that I stick in my PC, not melt, surely that will also work. Please forgive me for my sin. Thank you for forgiving me of my sin. Thank you. Thank you. I feel cleansed. I feel replenished.
What do they make dice out of?
Oh!
Resin.
Yeah, resin!
Put it in resin so it retains the shape, right? You'll never get to
That's
see
so
it
when
again.
you're an
right?
actual
But
wizard
that's
and
like,
you can't get
if you
anyone
enclose it
to
in
buy
resin
your
and then put it in
magic
your PC,
except
the
for
resin
$2
won't melt.
on Etsy.
I feel when you're an actual wizard and you can't get anyone to buy your magic except for $2 on Etsy. I honestly, some of my favorite shit to browse are Etsy curses and haunted objects on eBay. Haunted objects. I think there's like a haunted objects section on eBay, but so many of them are joke items, like joke objects. Like one of my favorite haunted objects, I don't know if she's still available, but it was like a succubus inhabiting a plastic gorilla. And it would talk about her voluptuous gorilla cheeks and how they clap when she like comes into being in the doll. Oh my god. It's so funny. It's the funniest shit. My favorite shit to look at. I'm not even lying to you. It would talk about her gorilla cheeks.
I want you to know I put on some fitting music. Continue.
Oh, there's nothing more to that. It's just her gorilla cheeks. It would talk about her gorilla cheeks.
So you were thinking of putting pegs in the plastic
Now
figures
that is a
in your
character
PC.
if I ever heard one
Yeah.
wizard.
Well, no, okay, so I don't have to make the pegs. The idea is the motherboard, the computer, like, slab has those little pegs that stick out already.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking I could impale the cities on the pegs.
Help!
What do you mean help? Why are you asking Ari for help? What's the problem? I proved to you
What's up,
that curses
Froggy?
are real,
What's
and
up,
then I told
Froggy?
you about haunted
Hope you're
objects
doing
on
awesome.
eBay
Speaking
and the
from
gorilla
experience,
cheeks.
don't do it. I had a dark magician girl figure discolor and warp from being in my first big cheap sale, so some reason will discolor yellow
Sorry,
when and eat
I'm
for
not
a
laughing at
long
you.
time.
Laughing at the music. The music's really good for this.
You guys are trying to warn me, but do you understand if I put a blessing, an Etsy blessing on the figure and I stick it to my motherboard through the little hooks, the metal hooks that come out of the motherboard, the pegs, I can peg myself and Ari onto the motherboard and we could sit there on the wall. Why are they crying for help?
Have you considered maybe just putting the figures above the PC?
I have considered that because that's where my Sakuna is, and I told my frogs this. I told them this. My Sakuna figurine, she's got her ass out and her feet out, and she sits on my PC, and I look at her, and she's so cute. And every time I see her, I think about the joy of farming.
I noticed that most people are saying, please don't do that. Like, don't
Yeah.
use the motherboard pegs for
Yeah,
that.
a lot of people are saying I shouldn't impale
Hey, I just
things
came back.
on the circuitry of my motherboard.
And the first thing I saw was Froggy sure is unique. What did you do?
Oh, they're screaming for your help because I proved that Etsy curses are real, and then I talked about how I'm gonna use the pegs, the protruding pegs on the motherboard to hang our cities, like to stab our cities onto the pegs of my motherboard and have them in my PC case. And then everyone was like, don't do that, don't do that. It's going to discolor and melt, and your PC is going to explode or catch fire or something. And I was like, okay, but if Etsy curse is real, Etsy blessing is real. And what if I Etsy bless the cities? And then Bluto said, why don't you put the cities on top of the PC case? And I was like, that's a great idea, because that's where I have my Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. She's sitting on my... with her feet out and her ass out. And apparently it's okay for her ass to be out, but not her feet. Weird. Double standards. Women can't have anything these days.
You guys want to play Baldur's Gate?
Help!
Yeah.
I love Baldur's Gate!
Help! Help! Help!
Okay, sick, wicked, awesome. Let's play Baldur's Gate.
Is her asshole out or just her ass? Her ass!
What'd you say?
If she's not full puckered, I don't want it.
I need the refraction of the sun to hit my eyes and blind me with her ass.
If she ain't got a third eye down there, I'm not into it.
When she says I'm winking at you and her eyes are open, I better know.
Holy fuck! Hey, you wanna play Baldur's?
Yeah, let's play Baldur's.
I love that everyone was asking you for help and you showed up and you just made it worse. And now they're like...
I haven't even taken my medicine yet today. I think that's the best part, is that at some point it will get worse. I need you to know I'm sleep deprived right now. I woke up at 3 a.m., so I'm already on that bullshit where it's like I'm starting to get tired, so I'm starting to get
on them
loopy.
good fruits and vegetables.
I'm starting to get loopy, which means that combined with the medicine, I don't remember last Baldur's Gate. I'm not remembering this Baldur's Gate. I'll guarantee that right now.
That was evil,
I
Arielle.
need to message Froggy about something that she cannot repeat out loud.
It better be about what I think it's about, because I've been waiting to hear from you but not poking you because I know that you were stressed out. But I've been waiting, and it better be about that, and if it's not about that, bitch. Bitch.
I just sent it to you.
I wanna hug you, I wanna squeeze you, I wanna like do the thing where French people greet each other and they can kiss each other on like on like the cheek. Like that on both cheek, but I just want to like do it with an open mouth, so I'm like, and I want to just, I want to absorb you, you know what I mean? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
You can't
It's
say
good news.
nothing. You can't say nothing.
Hey,
I'm not gonna say anything, it's just good news, and I'm so happy.
I gotta put Haruka back in the closet again.
Guys, happy our adorable week.
That's not a week. Don't say that. They're already trying to make August a fucking month of it.
Guys, happy Ari month.
Now!
August in July.
You think it's July?
It better be.
It's not
Oh
July.
no, June is next. Ah!